took your shot, but I'm still breathing. Left me for dead, but I ain't leaving. You built your kingdom on fear and lies. Now watch it crumble before your eyes. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Smoke rolls in, the night turns red. I walk the road where the damned have bled. Ain't no justice, just my hand, and I don't stop till I own this land. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Shots loaded, one for you. Ain't no savior pulling you through. You played your game, but now it's mine. Count your seconds, run out of time. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in peace. Blood on my boots, dust on my hands. I gave you time, I gave you a chance. Now the Reaper's got your name, and I'm the one who calls the game.
I was born where the black smoke rolls out past the pines and the busted coals. Mama said, boy, you got fire in your veins. Daddy just grinned, whispering chains. I don't take knees, I don't beg for grace. I wear my scars like a loaded case. A heart like flint, a soul like steel. I don't bow down, I break the wheel. I don't bend, I detonate. A fuse lit long by the hands of fate. I ain't no saint, I ain't your son. I'm the hammer falling, the smoking gun. If you cross me, don't be late. I don't bend, I detonate. Whiskey eyes and blood red skies. I walk with ghosts, no preacher denies. Boots worn down on the devil's stone, but I ride like sin, cold to the bone. I've seen good men break, I watched them crawl. I'd rather burn than beg it all. No white flag, no backward glance, just a one-way path and a loaded stance. I don't bend, I detonate. A fuse lit long by the hands of fate. I ain't no saint, I ain't your son. I'm the hammer falling, the smoking gun. If you cross me, don't be late. I don't bend, I detonate. Steel winds howl and the thunder moans, but I ain't carved from breakable bones. They built their walls, I burned them down and wore the ash like a blackthorn crown. You can pray to heaven, you can curse my name, but if I don't care who fans the flame, I don't bend, I detonate. Wrath in boots at the Reaper's gate. The shadows howl around
leave town before the sun can rise. Whiskey burns where my soul once was, and I don't apologize. My boots drag ghosts behind me, dusting memories on my trail. The law don't catch what it can't cage, and love just tends to fail. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, a little wild-eyed, got a fire in my blood and a hitch in my stride. They say I'm lost, but I know my way through back road nights and Judgment Day. I talk to shadows, I laugh at the pain. I'm a little crazy, but I ain't ashamed. I kissed a preacher's daughter, then vanished in the storm. Left a trail of smoldering silence where my touch was warm. I've danced with loaded devils, I've prayed with broken men. And if I crash in style, just to rise again. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, a little unchained, like a howl in the wind no walls can contain. I bleed in verses, I ride alone with a haunted heart carved out of stone. If heaven won't take me, then hell might try. I'm a little crazy, but I'm still alive. Midnight's where I feel most sane, where the thunder speaks my name. And love, well, it don't linger here, just smoke rings and a silent tear. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, that's alright. I was built for storms, not candlelight. I'll tip my hat to those I've wronged, sing one last whistled outlaw song. You call it madness, I call it me. I'm a little crazy and always free.
The bottle's empty, moonlight's thin. Through the window, whispers come in. Every ghost I've known feeds the gloom. The shadows dance around the room. Gravel roads and a rusted gate leading to a past I can't escape. Memories ache like an old sore wound under a sky that feels maroon. Whiskey and shadows, heavy is the night. Loneliness wrapped in dim, flickering light. Every sigh, a whisper from the past, bound midnight palm. He's been gone since late last fall, and outcries echoes through the haze, lost in the night. I've lost my ways. A locket clutched in my shaking hand. Years have passed like shifting sand. By the river where we used to roam, now it's just me, and I'm all alone.
In the shadow of the pines, where the river winds low, a lonesome figure walks with nowhere left to go. Ghosts of old regrets, they whisper through the trees. Lord, I beg for mercy on these haunted knees. Raven calls at dusk as the sun starts to fade. Broken hearts and promises in the life I made. The whiskey in my veins, bitter as my sin. Moonlight casts a silver glow where darkness has been. Beneath the moonlit shadows, as the song starts to fade, broken hearts and promises in the life I made. The whiskey in my veins, bitter as my sin. Moonlight casts a silver glow where darkness has been for me. Beneath the moonlit shadows, where memories turn cold, the past is never far behind, its stories never told. Every step's a sorrow, every breath's a plea. In this valley of the damned, there's no escape for me. I hear the hoot of owls, their song a mournful cry. The stars are hidden, shrouded by the tears I cannot dry. Footsteps lost and weary on this lonesome trail, searching for redemption in a land where shadows sail. Midnight winds are howling, calling out my name. Fallen angels by my side, feeding on my shame. In the depth of darkness, I feel the chill of cold. This road to nowhere takes its toll, with stories left untold.
no escape for me.
I was born beneath a blood moon sky. Mama cried, but she knew why. The preacher swore I'd bring a curse, riding storms in a leather hearse. The ground don't claim a soul like mine, too full of sin, too sharp with time. I walk where others fear to tread, with iron in my chest and ghost in my head. Ain't no grave for me, no hole too deep, no preacher's prayer, no soul to keep. They tried to bury what they couldn't bind, but I clawed up the dirt and pine. I ain't sleeping where the dead men lie, I ride with the dust and the devil's eye. So carve no stone, don't wait and see. There'll be no grave for me. They hung me once at Red Rock Hill, left me swinging cold and still. But thunder cracked and ropes don't last when your past rides fast and your heart beats brass. I've dodged bullets, I've danced with fire, I've stared down fate and worn out choirs. The reaper tips his hat my way, but I tip mine back, then walk away. Ain't no grave for me, no chains, no box, no final rest beneath the rocks. They wrote my name on a crooked tree, but wind and time erased it clean. I won't lie down in no hallowed ground, I roam where lost men can't be found. So light no candle, just let me be. There's still no grave for me. Let the wolves sing my elegy, let the crows keep watch for me. I'm a story carved in scars and smoke, a vow unbent, a bond unbroke. No grave for me, no rest, no stone. I'll keep riding till flesh meets bone. And if I vanish in the devil's rain, let 'em whisper my name in vain. But don't you dig, don't you pray, don't you plead. There never was a grave for me.
Cold wind howling, whispers in the dust, riding through the valley where the lost souls rust. 6-shot iron, death on my side. A deal gone wrong, now there's no place to hide. I ride with the damned, I walk with the cursed, a shadow in the saddle, bound to get worse. Ain't no heaven calling, remember my hand. Whiskey burns deep, but it don't kill the sin. I hear the reaper, and he's closing in. I ride with the damned, I walk with the cursed, a shadow in the saddle, bound to get worse. Ain't no heaven calling, ain't no light ahead, just the devil's laughter and the trail painted red. Thunder rolls, the ground shakes below. Ravens in the sky crying tales they know. My past is a grave, my soul is a chain. Every town I ride through whispers my name. I ride with the damned, I walk with the cursed, a shadow in the saddle, bound to get worse. Ain't no heaven calling, ain't no light ahead, just the devil's laughter and the trail painted red. So if you see me riding, turn the other way. Ain't no savior coming, ain't no debt to pay, just an outlaw fading into the sand, still riding with the damned.
The moon is rising over the graveyard hill. The night is thick, the air is still. Whispers echo through the ancient tree. Every shadow hides a mystery. Lost souls wander down these dusty roads in ragged clothes and heavy loads. The past is buried, but it ain't that deep. Secrets in the pines, they never sleep. Shadows in the pines, they call my name. A lonesome cry in the night's dark frame. Echoes of sorrow, ghosts of time, here in the valley where the sun don't shine. Rusty chains on weathered gates guard the old house in a haunted state. Windows broken, doors askew, memories linger like the morning dew. Silent prayers in the chapel old, candles flicker against the cold. Winds of change, they howl and moan, but in these woods I'm never alone. The night holds secrets deep,
Ash on my boots and blood in my teeth. The sun don't rise for men like me, born with a curse and raised by fire in a land where mercy's buried in wire. My mama said, boy, don't you trust no smile. They'll feed you lies and hang you in style. So I carved my law in rusted steel, where the quickest draw is the only deal. Strike first or rot in dirt, that's the only gospel I ever heard. Life don't wait and death don't flirt. You pull that trigger or you're the earth. No second chance, no last good word. Strike first or rot in dirt. But the graveyard swells. I hear more truth in a shotgun shell. I've seen good men die with clean hands, and devils rise with a gold wedding band. With ghosts in my shadow's wake, each one a name that I had to take. But I sleep just fine in the reaper's grin, 'cause hell respects the state I'm in. Strike first or rot in dirt, that's the only gospel I ever heard. Life don't wait and death don't flirt. You pull that trigger or you're the earth. No second chance, no last good word. Strike first or rot in dirt. Now there's blood on my coat and smoke in the breeze. I ride alone, but I ride free. No laws above, no judge below, just the echo of boots on a desert road. Strike first or rot in dirt. Scars don't heal, but they prove your worth. I chose this path, I claim this curse. My story's inked in gunpowder verse. So say your prayers, but know this first. Strike first or rot in dirt. I rode through fire with the devil's breath. Scars on my skin, kissed close by death. Ash on my boots, smoke in my hair. 1,000 ghosts still linger there. I walk through towns where the light won't go. Spoke to the shadows that nobody knows. My hands still shake, but my heart won't break. I buried sins you can't unmake. Survived hell, welcome back again. Rising from the blood and the bone and the pain. Thunder rolls where my soul's been, but I don't crawl, I rise in flame. You can't kill a man born in the wind. Survived hell, welcome back again. bloodshot grace. Every scene I knew wore a sinner's face. I danced with ruin on a razor wire, learned how to live in a funeral pyre. A wolf don't weep when the cold sets in, he just howls to the dark with a toothy grin. I've made friends with the storm and sin, ain't no grave gonna hold me in. Survived hell, welcome back again, rising from the blood and the bone and the pain. Thunder rolls where my soul's been, but I don't crawl, I rise in flame. You can't kill a man born in the wind. Survived hell, welcome back again. Now I ride where the brave don't tread, wearing fire like a crown on my head. If you see me coming, say amen. Survive hell, welcome back again.
The moon's a ghost in a silver sky. Whispers haunt the old bridge where shadows lie. Empty bottle rolls down the barren street. Memories fade, but the past won't retreat. Graveyard holds secrets the town won't tell. Church bells toll like a warning bell. Windows shuttered in the dead of night. Even the stars hide from the fright. Down in the haunted town where dreams decay, demons dance in the night's cold sway. Broken souls lost in time's cruel law, living alone with the devil's draw. The diner's closed, a board on the door. Echoes of laughter heard no more. Rusty nails on the abandoned farm, signs of life long fled from harm. Wolves howling by the old mill stream. Dread as thick as a nightmare's dream. Loneliness hangs from every tree. Haunted towns grip sad and
tonight. Whispers in the wind so low, I hear the echo of a lonely fight on the devil's road below. Footsteps on the gravel path, leading where the cold winds blow. Memories of a lover's wrath on the devil's road lay low. Walking where the wicked tread, with ghosts that never let you go. The past ain't buried, just undead, out on the devil's road we know. Skeleton trees with branches wide, hiding stories never told. Graveyard secrets they can't hide on the devil's path grown old. Your eyes, they never show a heart that's been deceived a while on the devil's road. Pain grows. Walking where the wicked tread, with ghosts that never let you go. The past ain't buried, just undead, out on the devil's road we know. Hill. The night is thick, the air is still. Whispers echo through the ancient trees. Every shadow hides a mystery. Lost souls wander down these dusty roads, in ragged clothes and heavy loads. Past is buried, but it ain't that deep. Secrets in the pines, they never sleep. Shadows in the pines, they call my name. A lonesome cry in the night's dark frame. Echoes of sorrow, ghosts of time, here in the valley where the sun don't shine. Rusty chains on weathered gates guard the old house in a haunted state. Windows broken, doors askew. Memories linger like the morning dew. Silent prayers in the chapel old. Candles flicker against the cold. Winds of change, they howl and moan. But in the never alone. The night holds secrets deep and dark. Listen close, you'll hear them hark. Every fallen leaf, every distant cry tells a tale of days gone by.
There's a shadow on the ridge tonight. The cold wind's howling, full of fright. Old man Jenkins grips his gun, whispers fear of what's to come. Mary's keeping candles bright. Swears she saw a ghost last night. Children huddle, close their eyes, praying for the sun to rise. Oh, the darkness, it prevails. Tears of sorrow, town wills. Echoes in the dead of night, no salvation in their sight. Every whisper carries weight. Secrets sworn will seal their fate. History they can't erase. Buried deep, can't find the grace. Oh, the darkness, it prevails. Tales of sorrow, town wills. Echoes in the dead of night, no salvation in their sight. Talks as roosters mean with rage, drinks as fury loves his cage. Forgives no man, trusts no soul, heart as black as dark as cold.
On a gravel road beneath the pines, a lone house stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides, there's a pain you can't
done. A broken watch on a worn out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. Memories haunt like a lover's scorn in the depths where dreams are torn.
Ripped from silence, born from storm. I wear the night like a uniform. Ain't no road I won't defile. Ain't no mercy in my mile. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running with haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my wake. Steel in hand, no second guess. I carve my path through lawlessness. They said I'd break, they said I'd fall. Now they're just names scratched on the wall. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running with haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my way. No cross, no grave, no final word, just the sound of thunder I've stirred. The sky can burn, the ground can shake, but I'll keep walking, wide awake. I leave ashes in my way, every step another quake. If the reaper wants a taste, he better come running haste. Yeah, I leave ashes in my way. Storm clouds gather over broken fields, a lonesome wind that chills and heals. The whisper of ghosts is a mournful tune, whiskey under moonlight, a lover's wound. Cold shadows dance on the gravel road, echoes of stories left untold. A rusty sign swings with a creaky sound. Broken dreams lie scattered on this ground. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. A blackbird calls from a crooked tree, singing secrets of what's meant to be. The air is thick with a heavy past, every child's laughter, every lover's last. Chain link fences guard what's gone, old letters burn in the break of dawn. Footsteps lead where no one's been, a silent prayer for what might have been. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. Where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. Bells in the canyon low and mean, the tumbleweeds carry what can't be seen. A bottle of sins and a rusted flask, buried neath bones in a weathered mass. The preacher cried thunder, the widow sang blues, and the sheriff went missing with blood on his boots. The wind knows the stories that graves conceal, but dead men don't talk and dream. Dead men don't dream, don't ride the rails, they don't chase the sun or follow trails. No prayers to pray, no stars to gleam, just dust and silence men don't dream. He rode in slow with a crow on his hat, eyes like coal and a voice like a gat. Said, bury my name where the shadows grow thick, and carve it in stone with the devil's pick. She wore black lace and a gun on her thigh, kissed him once before she watched him die. But vengeance don't fade and time don't heal, it just circles back like a rusted wheel. Dead men don't dream, don't whisper your name, don't feel regret, don't show the blame. No tales to tell, no ghost to scream, just bones in the clay. Dead men don't dream. Moonlight's a liar, casting silver on lies, echoes of gunfire lost in the skies. If justice is blind, then mercy is cold. The grave keeps secrets, never get old. Now the town's gone quiet, the smoke has cleared, but the past still lingers, heavy and smeared. A name on the wind, a cross in the sand, and a dream left to rot in a lawless land. Dead men don't dream, don't rise, don't run, don't sing to the moon, don't curse the sun. Their silence is sharp, their memories scream, but mark this truth: dead men don't dream. So hang your hat where the blackbird screams, sleep with one eye in a restless dream. For in this town of smoke and steam, you wake or die, but dead men don't dream.
Burned my home, left me to die. Thought I'd beg, thought I'd cry, but I don't break and I don't kneel. Now it's my turn to make you feel. Ashes and lead, blood in sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Smoke still rises, sky burns red. Every step I take brings more dead. Ain't no sheriff, ain't no law, just my guns and what I saw. Ashes and lead, blood in sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. ran dry. Ain't no savior in the sky. You crossed the line, you paid the cost. Now I make sure you stay lost. Ashes in lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say. Only fire gonna light your way. Dust settles, but I ride on. Ain't no peace till all are gone. Ashes fall, the night runs red. One last whisper, one last death.
The moon's a ghost in a silver sky. Whispers haunt the old bridge where shadows lie. The empty bottle rolls down the barren street. Memories fade, but the past won't retreat. Graveyard holds secrets the town won't tell. Church bells toll like a warning bell. Windows shutter in the dead of night. Even the stars hide from the fright. Down in the haunted town where dreams decay, demons dance in the night's cold sway. Broken souls lost in time's cruel maw, living alone with the devil's draw. The diner's closed, a board on the door. The echoes of laughter heard no more. Rusty nails on the abandoned farm. Signs of life long fled from harm. Wolves howling by the old mill stream. Dread as thick as a nightmare's dream. Loneliness hangs from every tree. Haunted town's grip setting roots in me. Can't escape this cursed terrain. Ghosts of love and whispers of pain. Every step feels like a drag through mud, caught in a loop of sorrow and blood.
You hear the silence, don't you? That's the sound before it all goes to hell. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, but when the shadows fall, there ain't no place to hide. shine and the rivers don't flow. Every step I take, the ground starts to moan, 'cause I'm the devil's child and I'm here to own. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt. Ain't no mercy where the wild things roam. I left my soul at the crossroads, never coming home. I'm the ghost in the wind, the howl in the night, and I'll tear down your world just to make it right. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt.
From the stovepipe, sky painted gray. The wolves are back howling, they ain't gone away. Boots by the doorway, cracked and worn thin. Ain't much left of the man within. Whiskey don't warm like it used to do. Rain seeps in through the ceiling too. Mama's old Bible's collecting dust. Faith turned to rust and hope to distrust. Knocking like a ghost on the door. Came through the cracks, slept on my floor. They whisper my name in the dead of the night, stealing my peace and killing my life. No use hiding or praying, they're gone. Hard times keep knocking all night long. Took the rest, a letter from hell pinned to my chest. The wind carries voices I used to know, buried them deep, but they still show. Hard times keep knocking like thunder on tin. Ain't no shelter for the shape I'm in. They follow me close with a cold, cruel grin, wearing the faces of long lost kin. No matter how far I try to run, hard times keep knocking like a loaded gun. The firewood's low and the night's too long. The radio's dead, but I hum a song, a slow, sad tune about the life I bled and the dreams that died when the good days fled. Hard times keep knocking boots on my soul, carved in my skin like a worn-out scroll. They dance through the ashes of all I've done, mocking the man I should have become. Ain't no mercy, no savior to see. Hard times keep knocking, just like me.
of a ghost-filled town. The moon's full face wears a silver crown. Shadows stretch where secrets lie. In the hush of night you hear them cry. Old barn doors creak with a mournful tone. Winds whisper tales of lives unknown. Gravestones mark the dreams once found, gone to dust in the cold, hard ground. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest. In these dark woods, we're forever guests. A lantern flickers by the old church wall. Footsteps echo, but no one calls. A chill runs deep, cuts like a knife in this haunted place. There's more than life. Crumbling